Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a scene we
today's
have
match.
here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform.
Tries from a long way out. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Law bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal. And it's Rice. Law. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And he's quick to get rid. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Laporte is there, and he can get that clear. Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? Law! Law! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's neat. And it's Conte. Yamal. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vardiol. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Rooney. He has found the way through. And he's intervened well there. Scholes. Camavinga. Tries to thread one through. Yamal receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! There it is! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting...
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep...
He'll try from distance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Paredes. And it's Scholes. Tries to pass it through, hoist it in, and he's taking no chances there. Laporte wins the duel this time. Yamal. Aguero. And the counter is on. He's picked Yamal. He goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Aguero. Aguero! Camavinga. Rafinha. Now it's Rooney. Rooney, good driving run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Rooney surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Laporte spots it. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half. Manchester United not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. No way through there. Now it's Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Rafinha. For Rice. Can he spark a counter here? Well timed, excellent interception. He's having a pop! Oh, it's hit the post! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Yamal, cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Great chance here from position A1. This
Number
then
10.
an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Rooney!
Number 19. Yaman Musiala. Number 18.
Law,
Kylian Mbappe.
Musiala, and it's Rooney. And it's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to gift it back. Threads one in. Law providing an outlet on that flank. Bergomi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lobbed in behind.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe could move up a gear here. Aims beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Koundé. Law has found the net here, of course. And this is Aguero. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own.
71 minutes is.
And that's
Number
it.
8. Sergio
And
Aguero.
all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Quality ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is De Bruyne. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Rooney. This looks promising. In with the challenge. And it's De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. So what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. And the counter is on. Bale. Very nicely done. Como have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Guardiola with the clearance. Bale! It's there! The first significant strike. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Como are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mbappe. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mbappe with a beautifully timed run.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he thumps it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He might be in here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. Kobel is there to clear. Bastoni does well to get it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's a sharp little ball here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he has been fouled there. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up. Oh, played through for the wide man. Guardiola is onto this. And the shot! And that is well cleared. Guardiola, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, a few of his team...
It's Bale! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rafinha, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camavinga. And Koundé. Koundé. Now it's Rice. Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale. Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's played forward. Mateus bops him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Rafinha. Coming on the field is number 19, Yamal Musiala.
So we have movement on both benches. Manchester United still this single goal behind. And it's Camavinga. Now who's going to be first to this? Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they win it back again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Not the most accurate pass. Kobel getting this one clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Donatoni. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Koundé getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Nice bit of trickery.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta. There's the crossfield ball. Mateus chasing after it. And he was quick to react.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Camavinga. And it's Rooney. Rooney powering forward here. Some excellent tackling here, and that... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Paul Scholes. Number 6, Joško Gvardiol.
Hangs one in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Number 23, Fermin Lopez. Number 8, Ashraf Hakimi. Number 14.
There's the shot! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Goal scorer for Como after 87 minutes.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Como have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Musiala.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
3 minutes at a time.
That is good alertness. That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk makes the interception. Musiala. Can he get on the end of this? That's an imaginative pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take.